That doesn't matter. Okay, we're ready for the big take. The only take.
Red dye number 2.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Tess. How are you? How short are you? 5 foot. I asked how you were.
Well, for some reason I think you look more petite than usual.
Maybe I shrunk.
Hi, Carla.
Hi, Tess. It's good to see you. How you feeling?
I think the nachos here are pretty good, but the ones we had last night at Elan were better.
All the wallpaper has to come down, and I hear that is quite a bitch to do, but the house was such a steal.
I'm really fine. The breast reconstruction operation was so much easier than the mastectomy.
No, let me tell it. It's like, well, do you think Suzanne's drinking more or what?
So then he asked me how I felt about microchips, and I said I didn't really understand what he was driving at. You know, my secretary really hates me, but I can't fire her because I haven't given her enough official reprimand yet.
Oh, y'all, I am really broke. I'm gonna have to use plastic to pay for these drinks. And today I was at the gas station and I wanted a pack of cigarettes and I asked the attendant to put it on my credit card. Pretty smart, huh?
Well, I can tell you all you need to know about plastic.
Yeah, they've really gotten good at that sort of thing. The state of the arts is so much more advanced than when I had my operation 6 years ago. You know, I don't have any feeling in my nipples.
Yeah, but I'd rather die of cancer.
I'm afraid I'm losing the thread to this spellbinding narrative.
Well, I walked into the bar and I saw Gretchen sitting there and she looked, well, trapped, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm following you so far, but...
Well, I walked up to the booth and I saw Gretchen sitting there and across from her was Suzanne. I had not seen Suzanne in 3 years. I see. Last time I saw her was the day before Thanksgiving. I didn't really see her. She called me up to cuss me out at 4 o'clock in the morning. It really flipped me out.
Well, Gretchen said she was nice to her. How'd she act toward you?
Do you think Gaddafi's on drugs? I saw him the other day. Peter Jennings was interviewing him on ABC, and he looked like he was really out of it.
Oh, she was fine. I think she's a lot more aggressive now. Really bitter. And she doesn't look well at all.
I get all my silk stuff dry cleaned at Saul Schwartz.
Did you have to get special?
They are the very best at getting out perspiration stains. I'm not quite sure I believe that sweating is bad for silk, though. I think maybe it's a myth started by the Japanese. I don't think they've ever really forgiven us for Nagasaki or Hiroshima. Not that I really blame them. I mean, it was really tacky.
Oh, I found a great place for alterations. It's this little old lady. She has to support herself on Social Security, and she really can't thread the machine. Her nephew has to do it for her, and then after that, she's fine.
Gosh, Tess, it's been great talking tits with you. But I see a state senator over there. And talking to someone important is so much more enjoyable than talking to your friends. So if you'll excuse me.
Turncoat. Sleazeball.
What? Well, this old lady has to move out of our house. I mean, the house we hope to get. The bank loan officer, it's all up to them. But he said we had a really good chance of getting it, you know? Sure. But then he says that he's leaving his position in a week and somebody else has got to take over our case. Well, you know what? It's really weird. He works in Virginia Highlands and lives in Lilburn.
Yeah, what a fool.
I know, and he's moving further out now. It'll take him hours to commute. I was hoping he'd just kind of push our loan through just to get back to his superiors. Well, I guess he wasn't that desperate. Maybe he likes to drive.
Oh, so I was at the law student's graduation ceremony the other day. I got home, and the student called me and said his father wanted to go out with me, and he was divorced. So I said, sure, I had a great time.
Oh, yeah. And she called me up that night, the first date, and she says she thought he had false teeth and wore a toupee.
Neither of which proved to be true later.
We are getting married soon. Maybe even as early as November. It's still a secret, though.
Why?
Well, I refuse to make my engagement official until I have a diamond on my finger.
You want an Elman's catalog?
No, my family gets all of our rings at Tiffany's.
Well, I hope it comes with a magnifying glass.
Editors are such nasty people.
Oh, that's why my new job is just perfect for me. It really is going to be sucking up to the assistant editor.
Oh!